morning, viewers. I would like to start again on the Neco examination 2024. I want to do a tutorial on mathematics so that you have a tip of what is going to appear in our exam. I have some questions that are very strong, but for some students that are very close to mathematics, it's cheap. Now I have conversion of numbers. This is number one is convert 37 base 10 to binary. Number two, I have if 25 base n is equals to 102 base 5. The question is for us to find the value of n. We have log 64 plus 2 log 5 minus 2 log 40. Number 4 is the sixth term of an AP is 15 and the eighth term is 27. We are expected to find the value or the fifth term of the sequence. I have this one is so simple. As we continue, when I'll be solving, you understand that this is very simple. This is 9 raised to power 2x plus 1 is equals to 81 raised to power x minus 2 divided by 3 raised to power x. We are going to solve this mathematics for you to know exactly how to solve it. When you see it in the exam, you will not be confused, you will not be running helter-skelter thinking that is a strange mathematics. We are going to solve them together. Please, I would like you to give me your rapt attention, as our manner is, if you have a question, you drop your question in your comment box. I will attend to them. Please give me your rapt attention as we continue. Okay, let's start from number one. Number one is binary. We are told to convert 37 base 10 to binary. Now, nobody will tell you the meaning of binary in exam. You've known from our secondary school, from GS1, that binary is another name for base 2. It's a name for base 2, please. A name for base 2. And you know very well that right from time we'll be trying to count numbers in base 10, but now we want to count in different bases. It is what is called numeration, or what is normally we call binary and number system in mathematics. Number system. It's just number system in a way of counting numbers in different bases other than base 10. I would like to convert this number to binary. It's just base 2. Very simple. Base 2. If we convert to base 2, you know how to do it. You have many numbers. Every number can be in base 10, but we are expected to convert it to base 2. Please, solution. I would like you to follow me as we convert. It is binary. This is 37. 37. Since it is binary, it is base 2. It means that we are going to divide 37 base 2 by 2 and rewriting out the remainders. If we divide 37 by 2, you know it is 18, remainder 1. You divide again by 2, you know 2 divides 18 is 9, remainder 0. You divide again 2 by 9, it's 4, remainder 1. If you divide again, 2 divide 4 is 2, remainder 0. If you divide again, 2 divide 2 is 1, remainder 0. And 2 divides 1 is 0, remainder 1. At this point, we are told to get this number. We draw a simple arrow. This arrow suggests that we'll be taking these numbers from the bottom to the top. It will be equals to 1, 0, 0, 1, 0.01. You just write in base 2. Please, if you check, I wrote in figure, the base in figure. It is whether you write in figure or in words, they are the same. Somebody can choose to write it this way, but I would like you to avoid a situation where you are writing in figure. I would like you to avoid a situation where you write. Some people will choose to write it this way. If they write it this way, it has a different meaning. It's now another number. It's no more in base. That's why we've chosen to be writing it in words. But if you must write in figure, you write it this way. Our answer is 100101. This is when we convert 37 that is already in base 10. When we convert it to base 2, this is our answer. You can convert any number. If you are given to convert to base 3, you divide by 3. If you are asked to convert to any base, provided it's base 2, base 3, base 4, base 5, base 6, base 7, base 8, and base 9. You divide, you keep dividing by the base you were asked to convert to. You keep writing the remainders, and you take the numbers from the bottom to the top. That is your answer. I hope it's very clear. Please, your questions and your comments will be attended to. I would like you to follow me as we go to question number 2. Please feel free to comment. And the second question is, feel free to comment. Our attention is 25 base n is equals to 102 base 5. We are told to find the value of n. Now let's go. This is still number system, but this number system involves algebraic equation. We are told to find the value of n. You know that any mathematics that involves alphabet is an example of algebraic equation. Please, we are going. The only way to solve this mathematics is to convert all of them to base 10. Knowing better that the first one we solved is converting from base 10 to base 2, but now this is algebra. We want to convert to base 10. Please, let's go. We convert the first one to base 10 by saying 2 times n plus 5 times n, and you raise it to power from 0. I have, you know very well that 2 times n is 2n plus, we are told in indices that any number or alphabet raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Therefore, since n is raised to power 0, our answer is 5 times 1 is what? 5. Because any number raised to power 0 is equal to 1. Let's raise 102 base 5 to base 10. I will have 1 times 5 plus 0 times 5 plus 2 times 5. Now we are multiplying by the base. Since the base is 5, that is why we are multiplying by 5. And what we are going to do is, as usual, we raise to power 0. We raise the base to power 0, 1, 2. And you've noted that 5 raised to power 2 is 25. We have 1 times 25 is 25 plus 0 times 5 raised to power 1 is still 0 plus, we were told as usual that any number raised to power 0 is 1. 2 times 1 is 2. Therefore, what I have is 2n plus 5 is equals to 25 plus 0 plus 2 is 27. Now I've gotten a simple equation. I've got a simple equation. What I'll do is, as usual, we collect like terms. If we collect like terms, I will have 2n is equals to 27 minus 5. If 27 minus 5, what I will have is 2n. 27 minus 5 is 22. If we divide both sides by 2, you know that we divide both sides by 2. We divide both sides by 2. By 2, I will have 2n equals to 22 over 2. If you divide both sides by 2, we are going to have that the value of n is 11. The value of n is 11. I start, for some of you that might be confused, I said anytime you are looking for this, maybe the value of alphabets in this type of equation, what you are going to do is to convert all to base 10 by multiplying each of the number by the base given. Since 25 was given in algebra, 25 base n, I multiply 2 times n plus 5 times n. Multiply each of the number by the base given. Whether the base is in alphabet or a number, you multiply through. If you do that, you collect like terms, as we've done here, knowing very well that this is 2n plus 5 equals to 27. Collecting like terms, plus 5 will cross the equal sign and becomes negative. Now 27 minus 5 becomes 22. I'll have 2n equals to 22. Dividing both sides by 2, that is why I have 2n over 2. The coefficient of n, as we've known, is 2. We divide both sides by the coefficient. If we divide both sides by the coefficient, we are going to have 2n over 2 equals to 22 over 2. And if we do that, our n will be 22 divided by 2, which is 11. That's the base, the value of the base n. Please drop your comments as we are solving gradually. We are solving. I would like you to keep dropping your questions, your comments. I will attend to them as we proceed. Okay, the third one is log. You know, we have log 1, log 2, and log 3. Log 1, we normally use our log table. Log 2, we normally use our log table. But this one is without tables. If you check very well, they give us log, natural log without, that means they didn't give it in base. It means base 10. Please don't be confused. Sometimes they will write it this way and students will be confused. Which base? Whether they write base or not, provided they didn't write any base, it means base 10. And you know very well that we have laws of logarithm. I would like you to follow me as we solve together. They said without table. We don't use table, we can use calculator, but I would like you to follow me. Now what we are going to do, understand, is the laws of logarithm. We have addition here, we have subtraction. You've known that in log 3, anytime you are given to multiply, whether log 1 or to add, whether log 1, log 2, log 3, addition is multiplication, subtraction is division. I hope you are following me. Now see what we are going to do. Solution, log 64. Remember I said addition in the law. When you are given to add, you multiply. Hope you are following me. This is 2 log 5. What we are going to do according to the law of the logarithm, we are going to use this 2 to raise this to this power. This term will be, instead of having 2 log 5, I will have log 5 raised to power 2. And I have the law of subtraction, which means that we are going to divide. I will have 40 raised to power 2. I repeat again, in log 3, when you are given to add, you multiply. When you are given to subtract, you divide. Therefore, what I'm going to have is log 64 times, please, there's a mistake that students normally make when they have 5 raised to power 2. Some students will, students can be funny. They will say 5 times 2. Please, no. It's 5 raised to power 2. It means 5 multiplied by itself, which is 25. And we have 40 raised to power 2 means 40 by itself. That means 1,600. Now, if you say 64 times 25, it will still give you 1,600 divided by 1,600. 1,600 divided by 1,600 is equals to 1. Equals to what? 1. And we go back to the law of log. I have log 10 is, we have our answer is 1. Log 1. And you know very well, in the law, if you write our answer is 1, you'll be making a mistake. Remember, as I said, this is log 1 base 10. And there is a law in mathematics. The law of logarithm is log of 1 is equals to what? 0. Remember very well that log of the same base, that this thing being 10, log 10 base 10, our answer would have been 1. But this is log 1 base 10. Log of 1 to any base is, our answer is equals to what? 0. That's the log. The law of log. Log of 1 is equal to what? 0. Therefore, let's repeat what we started. I said log 64 plus 2 log 5 minus 2 log 40. As I said before, that this is base 10, though they didn't write base 10, but is in base 10. Now, as I said, according to the law of logarithm, plus, when you are given to add, you multiply. That's the law. The law of addition says, anytime you are asked to add, you multiply. Anytime you are asked to subtract, you divide. Going by this, I have 64 times 25 is 1,600. And 40 raised to power 2 is 1,600. Dividing 1,600 by 1,600, we are going to have equals to 1. And we go back to what? We have log 1 base 10 is equal to 0. Now, how we got to 0 is by the law of logarithm, which says log 1 to any base is equal to 0. Therefore, our answer is equal to 0. Please remember, as I said, keep dropping your comments, your questions in the comment box. We'll attend to it. Please don't enter any exam hall with fear. Question is, a AP, but this one is AP that will lead to simultaneous equation because it involves finding two different variables. It says if the sixth term of an AP is arithmetic progression. If the sixth term of an AP is 15 and the eighth term is 27, we are required to find the fifth term. Please, this one will take us a bit time to check very well. I would like you to follow me, please. It involves the use of nth term formula of AP. If you are familiar with AP, you know that this formula is called the nth term formula. If you are familiar with arithmetic progression or what is normally called sequence, you'll be aware that this thing is called the nth term formula. Let's go as the question directs. The sixth term. The sixth term. You know very well that n is the term, number of terms. Our A is the first term and D is the common difference. They didn't give us the common difference. They didn't give us the first term, but rather they give us the sixth term of an AP. The first term is unknown, and the number of term is 6. They also did not give us the common difference. What they told us is that the sixth term of an AP is equals to 15. Please, this one will be our equation 1. And the second question they gave to us is that the eighth term is 27. Remember, they didn't give us the first term and the common difference. Is going to be the second equation. Let's repeat the thing as given. 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times D is 5D. I have equals to 15. I have in the second equation A plus 8 minus 1 is 7D is equals to 27 is equation 2. Now we are going to find the value of our common difference. After finding the common difference, we get the first term before we be able to get the fifth term as we are told to get. Now, as usual, you know that this is simple linear, simultaneous linear equation, and in simultaneous linear equation, we are going to employ this method that we normally use. We have substitution method, we have elimination method, but we are going to use elimination method to solve this. In the elimination method, it requires that if the coefficients of x, the coefficient of A as we've seen here, normally we use x, but from the AP we are going to use A and D. When the coefficients of A are the same, are equal, we are going to subtract the equation 1 from equation 2. Subtracting equation 1 from equation 2, I will have 27 minus 15 is 12. Equals to, I have 7D minus 5D is equals to 2D. 27 minus 15 is 12. 7D minus 5D is equals to 2D, and you know very well that A minus A is 0. Now what we are going to do for us to find the value of D is to divide both sides by a coefficient of D, which is 2. I will have 2D is equal to 2 over 2 is equals to 12 over 2. If you divide both sides, you will have that our common difference is same, because 12 divided by 2 is 6. Now we've gotten that the value of our common difference is 6. We are going to find the first term. What we are going to do is we make a statement, substitute for d, having gotten the value of d in equation of our choice. Please permit me to use equation 1. Equation 1, I will have a plus 5 brackets. Since we've gotten that the value of d is 6, I will have equals to 15. You know very well that if we open the bracket, I will have 5 times d. 5 times 6 is 30, equals to 15. Collecting like terms, I will have a is equals to 15 minus 30. 15 minus 30, I will have that a is equals to, I have 15 minus 30. Our answer is minus 15. 15 minus 30 is minus 15. Therefore, a summary of this simultaneous equation before we find the fifth term, I have that my first term is minus 15 and my common difference is 6. Now we are having gotten this, our work is now easier. They say find the fifth term. Find the fifth term. Find the fifth term. Please, is as easy as, before we find the fifth term, let's rehearse what we've solved. As we've known that this is simple, this thing will lead us to simultaneous linear equation, arithmetic progression leading to simultaneous equation. We are to find the value of a and the value of d. The reason why we went this long process is just because of the nature of the mathematics. Let's find the fifth term using the nth term formula. We are told to find the fifth term. The number of terms we are looking for is 5. And from the solution, we've known that our fifth term, our first term is minus 15, is equals to, I have T5 is equals to minus 15 plus the number of terms, the fifth term is what we are looking for, is n minus 1. And we've known that the common difference is 6. If we solve this mathematics, we get. Let's keep solving. 5 minus 1 is 4. Brackets 6. That means I have minus 15 plus 4 times 6 is 24. Remember, is the fifth term. Please follow me. I have that the fifth term is, I have T5 is equals to 15 plus 24. Now, minus 15 plus 24 is going to give me that T, I have minus 15 plus 24 will give me is something as 24 minus 15. 24 minus 15, as you've known that this is a 24 minus 15, I'll just borrow one add here, becomes 14. 14 minus 5 is 9. 14 minus 5 is 9. And this one remains 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. Therefore, they said find the fifth, since they said if the sixth term is 15, we are, and the eighth term is 27, find the fifth term. From our calculation, the fifth term is equals to 9. Please, the fifth term is equals to 9. Please, I would like you to cross-check what we have solved from the beginning till this point. Our fifth term of this equation is equals to 9. Minus 15 plus 24 is equals to 9. Please, as we've been saying, drop your questions, your comments. We'll attend to all of them. The next question is 9 raised to power 2x plus 1 is equals to 81 raised to power x minus 2 is divided by 3x. Please, this question is very simple as we've been told. If you don't know the name, as we've been told, if you don't know the name of the mathematics you're solving, you can rigmarole, and yet you will not get any answer. But this is indices, exponential equation. Exponential equation. Let's solve it. Now, the first tip you are going to understand while solving exponential equation is you check whether they can be raised to the same base. We have 9 raised to power 2, 81 raised to power x minus 2, and 3s. We are going to raise, if you check, all of them can be raised to the same base. I will have 3 raised to power 2 is equals to 9. I will put this one in the brackets, plus 1 is equals to, let me raise 3 to power a certain number that will give me 81. I will have 3 raised to power 4, because 3 raised to power 2 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. But if you keep on raising, you will understand that this is 3 raised to power 4 is 81. I will have this divided by 3x. Now, at this point, all of them are in the same base. Remember that I got from 9 raised to power 9, I got 3 raised to power 2. Now, because all of them are in the same base, what I'm going to do is to cancel all the bases. Now, after cancelling all the bases, because all of them are in the same base, now what I'm going to do is apply the law of indices. I will have 2 brackets 2x plus 1 is equals to, I have 4x, 4 bracket x minus 2. And you know very well that this is division. In indices, when you are given to divide, you subtract. Look at what I'm going to have. At this point, what I'm going to do is to open the brackets. Open the bracket. Open the bracket. Open the bracket. I have 2 times 2x. I have 4x plus 2 times 1 is 2 is equals to 4 times x is 4x minus 4 times 2 is 8 minus x. At this point, I'm going to collect like terms. In like terms, I will have 4x. This one crossing over becomes minus 4x. And minus x crossing over becomes plus x. I will have equals to minus 8. Plus 2 crossing over becomes minus 2. 4x minus x, you know it is 0. Plus x, I will have x is equals to minus 8 minus 2 is equals to minus 10. Since the coefficient of x is 1, our answer is x is equals to minus 10. Please let me buttress the points I've made. I told you that when the bases are the same, you cancel the bases. But because the bases are not the same, I have 9, I have 81, I have 3. What I'm going to do is to see the possibility of making them to have the same base. And since it is possible for us to make use of the same base, that's why the bases are 3. Therefore, 9 is equals to 3 raised to the power 2. 81 is equals to 3 raised to the power 4. And I have here x is already in the normal base of 3. I cancelled all the bases and I had this. I applied the law of indices when division is involved. When division is involved, it is subtraction. If you open the brackets, I opened the bracket, I had 2 brackets, 2x plus 1 is equals to 4 brackets, x minus 2, and we close the bracket is equals to minus. I got this minus x from here, applying the law of indices, division law. In division, we subtract. If you open the bracket, 2 times 2x, I got 2x, 4x, 2 times 1, I got 2 is equals to 4 times x is 4x, and 4 times 2 is 8. If you collect like terms, the answer is x is equals to minus 10. Please, these are what part of the majority of the questions you are going to see your theory. Some of them will appear in OBJ. Please, this is how to solve these mathematics. I believe that if you follow these steps, your A is assured. Drop your questions in the comment box. I will attend to them. Okay, this is OBJ. This is a simple fraction that we are told to solve. Oftentimes it is confusing to students because they were not properly taught while they were in school. Some of them, if you ask them to solve this mathematics, they will start cracking their brain because it's very difficult for them. Now, this is simplified 2 whole number 1 over 3 plus 5 whole number 1 over 6. We are told to do this, but it's very, very easy. Now we are giving the options. A is equals to, A is 10 whole number 5 over 6. B is 5 whole number 10 over 3. C is 6 whole number 5 over 2, and option D is 3 whole number 1 over 10. Let's solve to know the answer. Now, in solving solution, as we've known, anytime you are given this, let's solve a big boys or big girls way. We are going to convert the mixed fraction to improper fraction by saying 3 times 2 is what? 3 times 2 is 6 plus 1. I have 7 over 3 plus. I have 6 times 5 is 30 plus 1. I have 31 over 6. Now, for us to solve, we are going to get the LCM of 3 and 6. You've known that it is 6. The LCM, lowest common multiple. If you say 3 divides 6 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 6 times 6. 6 divides 6 is what? 6 divides 6 is 1. Times 31. I have 31. Now we are going to, okay, I have 3 divides 6 is 2. 2 times 7 is 14. How 6 divides 6 is 1. 1 times 31 is 31. If you add 14 plus 31 will give you 45. 45 divided by 6. I will have is If you check, 2 cannot divide, 3 cannot divide. What I will do is I will convert this to mixed fraction. It will give me 6 divides 45 is 7. 7, because 6 times 7 is 42. Remainder 3 over 6. We can reduce this to the lowest term. I can have 3 divided 7 is what? 1, and 3 divided 6 is what? 2. I have that my answer is 7 whole number 1 over 2. If you check the options, D is 7 whole number 1 over 2. You shared. This is the simple way. Please, I said, anytime you are given this, please try your best to convert from mixed fraction to improper fraction. They will give you confusing options, but please, as you calculate very well, the answer is very, very clear. Our D is the answer. Even if they have E, please, our D is the answer. 7 whole number 1 over 2. I believe going through all the questions we've solved, as I said, you drop your comments in the comment box, your questions in the comment box. If you follow all these steps, that all the mathematics that we solve, I believe that your answers, your A's, they are assured. I remain your maths teacher, Sir Kellen. I will attend to your questions. I wish you success.